When does the college recruiting process start? Hi, I'm Al Woods of Woods Recruiting, and this is a topic I want to discuss today. When does it really start? In my opinion, the recruiting process starts right now. Regardless of what grade you are in, where you are, what school you go to, who's your coach, what state you live in, none of that matters. What's most important is that the recruiting process starts today. Now, some may be thinking, well, I'm only in the 9th grade, 10th grade. Why would it start today? I would say there are thousands of very talented student athletes right this minute who have graduated high school a year ago, 2 years ago, and some as 3 years ago, and did not find a college opportunity. Now, that's a long time to be out of college. So chances are going to college is not going to happen for them. So the recruiting process starts that early because you need to get your academics together. I would bet the reason why many of these talented student athletes did not get into college is they did not qualify academically. And so now they're making the academic standards a little bit more challenging to get into college. So this means while you're putting 2 hours a day into your sport to get better, you need to put that much time into academics, into study, into getting better, into studying the standardized test scores, the tests, so you can score well. So it's all about being prepared for your whole athletic future. What are you going to do? You need to be strong academically, obviously be very good athletically, and then that process of networking with college coaches, that's going to take a huge amount of time. That's something that doesn't happen overnight. The names of high school student athletes doesn't drop into the hands of college coaches magically. Somebody somewhere has to put the name of student athletes into the hands of college coaches, and they've got to do it consistently. And so if you decide to do the recruiting process on your own, fine. But you're going to need at least a couple of years to build a network. And so you have some families who are sitting back and waiting for the high school coach to do something, waiting for a college to find them at a game, waiting to be discovered, when those chances of being found and discovered could be very slim. So there's a lot that goes into the recruiting process. A great deal. But if you don't take action soon enough, early enough, then you're going to be one of those student athletes, regardless of the sport, that's going to lose out on recruiting. That's just how it is. There is no other way to explain it. 1% of all high school student athletes don't need the help of anyone to get recruited for college. 1%. That's the whole country. 99% of all high school student athletes are going to need some kind of college recruiting help, and the college recruiting process is going to have to start very early. Freshman year, it's all about academics and athletic development. The same in the sophomore year. What are your grades going to be like? There are so many athletes who are not in college because they just did not take care of business in the classroom. And each year you graduated from high school, each year you're out of school becomes 10 times greater to find a college. And then if you're out 2 years, it's 10 times greater than that. 3 years, it's just not going to happen. So you should not be in that position in the first place where you are about to graduate high school, you're talented enough to play in college, and you have nowhere to go, not even a junior college. So something has went wrong in the process. And I believe it all starts today. It starts right now. The process of getting recruited for college. There is no you look on the calendar and you say, okay, on this such and such and date, this is when the college recruiting process is going to start. So I'll circle that date on the calendar, and when that date comes, we'll start the process. No, the process starts right now. Go look at the calendar. Whatever today's date is, that's when the process starts. Just like that. So there are a lot of things you can do to get yourself recruited, but we'll save that for another video. But the recruiting process is a jigsaw puzzle. There's a lot of twists and turns in this puzzle. Just imagine trying to put together a jigsaw puzzle that has 100,000 pieces in it. That's going to take you a very long time to figure out what piece goes where and how it all fits. So that's a problem. And it's going to take a lot of time, and you're not going to work on it every day. Plus, you may lose a piece or two in the process. So that's what recruiting is all about. It's a jigsaw puzzle. So what are you going to do to ensure that you do not waste valuable time? My advice to you right now, whether you're a student athlete who's listening to this, watching this, or a parent, is to begin the college recruiting process today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'm Al Woods, Woods Recruiting.